Here? Very good.
Hello. Welcome to the press conference following the Compact on Research Innovation with the Ministry of Education and Science, Ms. Marita Seile, and Commissioner Mr. Carlos Moedas. Now let me pass the floor to the President of the Council, Ms. Marita Seile.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear colleagues, so sorry for being late. We had such an intense discussions and so involved opinions for all countries that we really didn't manage in time. And dear Commissioner, dear journalists, ladies and gentlemen, today we had a really productive Council meeting where we had held policy debates on two issues that are important both to the Presidency and the European research community. Firstly, we talked about research aspects on the investment plan for Europe and the annual growth survey. And secondly, we discussed how open, networked and data-intensive research could stimulate innovation in the context of the forthcoming digital single market strategy. During the first debate, research ministers stressed the need to prioritize research and innovation in the context of the investment plan for Europe. Research-based projects, including research infrastructures, need to be promoted under the plan, and we need to ensure that truly innovative projects are selected. A number of ministers referred to the implementation of the plan, in particular to the selection procedure and criteria for the project. We heard good and constructive suggestions how the implementation process could be improved. For example, many ministers propose that research and innovation experts should be included in the selection committee. In addition, ministers emphasize the need to better evaluate long-term impact of innovation projects, taking into account the research needs. Ministers also noted the need to work nationally to ensure that high-quality research and innovation projects with greater impact are put forward to European Fund for Strategic Investment. Moreover, the complementary with other instruments such as Horizon 2020 and structural funds were stressed. Finally, there was a suggestion that European Fund for Strategic Investment could provide feedback in the Research Council on the projects once they are selected. We now have a better understanding of the Member States' views of this issue. The Presidency will compile the results of the discussions and feed those into the synthesis report, which will get to the European Council. In this context of annual growth survey, the ministers also touched upon structural reforms of national research and innovation systems, which could improve the quality of research and innovation strategies, programs, and institutions, as well as maximize the impact of research and innovation investments. We took note of some examples of effective reforms proposed by Member States, such as a need for smarter regulation, including digital aspects and open access in the context of ERA reforms. A number of countries informed us about their national reform strategies. Private sector involvement with a particular emphasis on small and medium enterprises was stressed by most delegates. Under the second item on the Council agenda, Europeans' digital potential, we exchange views on how open, networked, and data-intense research can stimulate innovation. We note that unprecedented growth of big data presents an enormous commercial and research potential. In order to unlock this potential, Europe needs world-class infrastructures. Good data policies and data-related skills are equally important. We also heard today that open access issues must be addressed in this context. I think that it is fair to conclude from today's discussions that data-intensive research can become an important driver of innovation and growth if the right preconditions are in place. This is why we also do believe that research perspective should be taken into account when discussing the digital single market strategy. The outcomes of this discussion will contribute to the preparation of Council conclusions on open, data-intensive and networked research as a driver for faster and wider innovation. In addition to these main agenda points, we also informed the ministers about the ERA roadmap and ERA governance issues. More effective ERA governance will be further discussed at lunch. Moreover, the ministers were informed about the bonus midterm review and the outcomes of the public consultation on Science 2.0. Thank you for your attention, and now I would like to give floor to my colleague, Mr. Carlos Moedas.